What's going on, everybody? This is JMO back again, and it has been a minute. First off, if you guys have been playing this game, let me know what you guys think of it so far. Me myself, I gotta say I've been enjoying this this Call of Duty. Black Ops 6, I played it though, but I wasn't too much of a fan of, or even the previous Call of Duties. The last time that I recall having as much fun as I am, playing this one was probably back in Black Ops 3. That's the last time I recall actually looking forward to getting home, sitting down, and actually hop on the game and playing it. Now, in this gameplay, you might hear a familiar voice, and that's because I'm playing with the one and only my boy Jimmy Dean. We've actually been playing a lot together. He's been camo grinding, I've been prestiging. I believe I'm currently in prestige 3 or 4, but I actually do look forward to prestiging and basically just starting all over again. Now, my boy Jimmy, as I mentioned, he's actually camo grinding, but one of the things that we've been enjoying a lot is just getting those streaks. Like I said, it just kind of feels like the old school Call of Duty, where you got good streaks, and more importantly, there's a perk that allows you to be able to roll your streaks over and over again. So that basically, to me, has been what's been making it fun. Another person that I've been playing, with is the one and only, the legend himself, Mr. Seiken Mod Raj. So they've actually, both Jimmy and Seiken have been putting up videos pretty much almost every day. I look forward to watching them just like I've always have. And again, it just kind of feels like, Camper Nation is back. We've been, we're enjoying playing this game. They're putting up videos. I've actually had multiple videos saved and recorded that I was planning on putting up, but I've been too busy basically just playing this game, as I mentioned, just enjoying it. You'll catch me and my boy Jimmy actually dropping streaks in this game, taking turns going back and forth. But if you've been playing this game, or you just barely started playing this game and not really sure, what kind of setup to use, my setup for the most part is pretty simple. Almost all my classes have the same perks. There's really only 2 weapons that I use. There's 3 or 4 that I might use though, but 2 are my main ones. Very simple. Pretty much all my classes, I use pretty much almost the same perks, equipment on every single class. So in case you're struggling and trying to figure out what to use, let me share the setup that I'm using at the moment. And once again, I pretty much used almost on all my class setups. So here you go, this is my setup, and I'll just go through it real quick. Everything highlighted in orange is what I use on every single one of my setups. For the second perk, that might change. All my other weapons that I use Scavenger for all my other weapons. The only reason that I'm not using Scavenger on this one is because of the MK78. I'm using a particular attachment that basically makes it to where I don't need to run Scavenger, and I'll go over that in just a second. So perk read, it'll allow me to basically use a 4th perk. The rocket launcher, I use the second one, not the first one. The second one, my boy Jimmy's the one that basically taught me about that one. You're able to shoot down UAVs and just whatever you need to shoot at a lot quicker than the first one. Squad link, again, my boy Jimmy actually the one that told me about that one. And this one basically allows you to get your score a lot faster. Gearhead, it allows you to carry up to 2 of your field upgrades at once. Cold-blooded, it just basically keeps me alive longer, especially when the enemy is constantly calling in streaks that basically seek the enemy out to basically kill them, like the cruise missile or something like that, for example. I don't have to worry about that. So Cold-blooded is another go-to perk of mine. And then Looper is what it allows for your streaks to keep on rolling over and over again. So again, this is basically my go-to class, or my loadout setup. Now, as far as weapons, I got 2 that are my go-to weapons, and one is the MK78, an LMG, and then an assault rifle, the MK27. Those are my go-to. Now, recently, I've actually started having fun using a shotgun. I believe it's called the Akita. I believe it is. It's the last one that you unlock. So anyways, so I just recently started using that one, so I'll probably bring a video showing you that one. But again, usually the MK78 LMG is what I use, as well as the AK-27. As far as for my class setup for my LMG, this is what I run. I won't go over what every attachment does though, but I will see the key attachment for this for me is the belt-fed magazine. Now, what I love about that particular attachment, then, is a must attachment for me when it comes to this particular LMG, is that number one, you don't ever have to reload. It starts you off with 500 rounds, which is the reason why I do not need scavenger. So that, as everybody knows that's been playing this game, LMGs take forever to reload. So I don't have to worry about getting caught off guard and getting killed in the middle of reloading, because once again, I never had to reload. And then 500 rounds, that's more than enough rounds that you never have to worry about, needing scavenger or running out of ammo. So that is a must have attachment for me when it comes to that particular weapon. Now, the only thing is that the only way you can get that attachment is by maxing out this LMG and then prestiging it. That's the only way that you can unlock that attachment, but for me, it was well worth it. Now, for my score streaks, I run the Gravemaker, the HKDS, which I still call them Raps because that's what they were called in Black Ops 3, and the VTOL Warship. So those are the 3 streaks that I use. Prior to the VTOL, I was running the Legion, but once I saw my boy Jimmy as well as Saken actually use the VTOL and saw how it went in, I started using it myself. And very first time that I ended up using it, I think I ended up going like 50 something and 3 or something like that, and so I've been hooked ever since. So once again, my 3 streaks that I use: Gravemaker, HKDS, aka Raps, and the VTOL Warship. So try those out if you haven't. You're gonna love them. Oh yeah, and just actually to go backtrack a little regarding my class loadout, one main one that I left out, and it's probably one of my favorite equipments, which I believe doesn't get enough credit, or doesn't really get enough credit as it should, is the point turret. I know some people make fun of it, but the point turret, that is a must. I'm actually going to use one of my unlock tokens on it. Now, this is what I love about the point turret, although some people may make fun of it. A lot of people complain that it doesn't really get any kills. I actually beg to differ. So remember, in this game, you don't get killed. Well, you can get kills, but you get it. They're actually called eliminations. So you can actually put 1 or 2 bullets into an enemy, and it counts just as a kill. You get the exact same number of points. So what it does for me, since this game doesn't have no claymores or mines, it actually helps me by warning me where an enemy is coming around that area. So what it does, it starts obviously shooting them because it is a turret, but it warns me about that enemy being nearby. Now, if it starts basically shooting at somebody and hitting them, and another teammate kills them, it gives me the credit of an elimination, just as if it was a kill, just as if I was the one that got the kill. Or, as I mentioned, it does warn me, but if it does basically tag them and injure them a little, then at that point I do got a slight advantage though, because they actually got a little bit less health than me to start off with though, because of the mini turret. So to me, it does multiple things. It helps me watch my back, it helps me get a full kill, or if I do engage in a gunfight against that enemy, it will actually I'm actually facing off against an enemy that has less health, and there are times that it actually does get me a full kill. So love that little mini turret. So there you have it. That's basically, if you're struggling or trying to figure out what kind of classes and stuff to run, that's pretty much what I use. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Just keep in mind, once again, this is not for rushing. This is just for holding down an area and camping. So there you go. As I mentioned, I've been enjoying this game, been enjoying playing it, been playing with my boys, been watching their videos. Happy to see them put out videos every day, and you'll probably end up catching me put out videos myself. Not every day like they are, but you'll be seeing more videos from me. In the meantime, that's it for now. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Well, hopefully you're enjoying it. I know I was playing, was enjoying playing this game. So, another thing that I've been enjoying about this, and kind of feels like old school, back, how it was back in the day. We're getting a lot of trash talkers that basically get all hurt, get all upset at us, basically calling in a streak. So whether we win or lose, they're always complaining. So even the trash talking is back, and I definitely love that. I'm not much of a trash talker myself. As a matter of fact, what I should have done is what I wish I would have done, at least in this particular gameplay, is actually turn it to where you can actually hear the other players, you know, what they are saying. But just out of habit, I'm used to basically just turning off all sounds from all players except who I'm playing with, and mostly because a lot of times I just can't stand when I'm actually hopping into the game and somebody hops in with the music all loud, or you know, the people yelling in the background and stuff like that, and it's distracting. So just out of habit, I basically got everybody muted except, you know, who I'm playing with. So but I'm actually thinking of actually start turning on the game chat so you can actually hear everybody, because I'm telling you, there's some funny trash talking going, you know, that always seems to be going on, and especially when I'm playing with my boy Jimmy, it's never a dull moment. So anyways, once again, enjoy the rest of this gameplay, enjoy the rest of this video. I'll catch you all later.
Oh my god. Gotta hold B. Gotta hold B. That was a terrible throw.
They are pressing their advantage. Take control of this.
Big one, triple cap.
Losing Bravo.
Definitely can't lose B.
I got the wraps.
Yep, keep him off B.
Deploying squad lead.
I'm gonna go to B now.
Losing B. Taking Alpha.
Time we might be triple kill.
I'm trying to go to B. Oh, you know what I got? Damn, 110?
Who?
You.
Hold on, hey, look. Let's check right now.
Fight.
I use a game like that. What'd you say? I mean, I got teammates, you know what I mean? I'm trash. I whooped your ass. What you talking about? Oh, wow. Damn. Why don't you just kill me then? Just kill me. Just kill us. It ain't that hard. If we just campers, it shouldn't be that hard to kill a camper. These dudes be in their feelings over this game.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to keep up with upcoming new content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you all soon.